Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News 22, where news matters.
Newly elected Dona Ana County Sheriff Kim Stewart has started this new year with some challenges.
Andrea Vasquez brings us closer to understanding the hardships of law enforcement.
Dona Ana County Sheriff Kim Stewart took office facing all the usual challenges of a new job. But soon, she was also faced with a tragedy. Well-liked and respected Deputy John Duffy died by suicide in January. Statistics show law enforcement officers have a higher rate of suicide than the general population.
We face not only pressures when we go out to the community and have to really confront difficult things, but then we come into the department, and if that department is not supportive of them, or they do not perceive it as being a support system, then they have the stress of believing no one cares.
According to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, New Mexico ranks number 4 in the country in suicide rates, and suicide is the 9th leading cause of death in New Mexico.
It is so important to have resources.
Dr. Rao, an expert in mental health, heard about Deputy Duffy's story.
When an officer ends his life to suicide, is to make sure that we give the message that it is not a sign of weakness, but in fact it is a sign of strength, that we recognize that we are vulnerable.
Sheriff Stewart says she's been lucky enough to have met Deputy Duffy during her swearing-in ceremony.
I remember him very clearly because he had a very unique look. He really got into the role that he had to play to be successful.
And as the department recovers, the sheriff wants to let them know that they all must connect with each other.
Don't be afraid to reach out to those who've done this job for a lot of years and had these experiences, and tell them that you're afraid or you're sad or it's when you don't that I think we end up with carrying a burden that is some people find too much.
For News 22, I'm Andrea Vasquez.
Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News 22, where news matters.